Mulai. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Hello, my name is Saral Gamar from IDN Boarding School Solo, 10th grade of Software Engineering. Today I'm going to present my student achievement in the past 6 months, my majoring at IDN Boarding School Solo, especially in vocational high school unit. And then this report will be split into 4 sectors. First is IT, second is English, third is Dinia, and the fourth is Tahfiz. So without further ado, let's go to the first achievements, and it will be IT. First, this is my temporary CV. I made it myself. This CV is not my official CV, so it's not very important. And then this is my summary of my IT report. I have 4 IT projects and 1 other projects, and the completion is 100%. In the past 6 months, I've learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and many more. And then I've made 1 book, Zero IDN Mengajar, 1 certificate, 4 projects. And for my first projects will be portfolio website. So in portfolio website, I can put my projects so everyone can see my projects, such as maybe a lot, UI UX, poster, and something. And it has my small introduction to me. And this is the overall view for the portfolio. And then to the next project is MealDB project or food recipe project. So in this recipe project, I use API. API is when front end will connect to back end. Front end is the visual and back end is the brain. And for the example is maybe like when I search Rendang in the search bar right here, I will the software will direct me to the back end and search it, the Rendang thing. This is the overall view of my project. And then let's move on to the hardest project I've learned, and it is to-do list project, because I'm using PHP, and PHP is maybe an intermediate level in programming, almost intermediate, and because it's very hard, I'm using Laravel framework or template. And as you can see, this is my to-do list project. You can make like a schedule, and then this is the overall view of my project. And then for the final project is company profile, and this company profile is just like portfolio website, but it's for company. And I made it myself. I didn't use YouTube. I just used my own logic. Maybe 70% I use my logic, and maybe 30% I use tutorial. And then there is the overall view of my final project overview. Maybe it's good, but there's a lot of bugs in it. So yeah, it's kind of bad, but it's good. And then for the final is my book project. I made it myself. It's 109 pages. The title of the book is Get to Know Web Development. And then in this book you will learn HTML and CSS. And then this is the competition I've got from the past 6 months in IDN Boarding School Solo. I've got silver medal for Bahasa Indonesia and gold medal for Bahasa Inggris. And then this is the certification. It's the national certification, and it's the industrial standard certification from Decoding Indonesia. And then let's go to the English lesson achievements. Here's the summary of the English achievement. I have 1 English speech, 1 IT tutorial, 1 competition, one final project, and 200 vocabularies. And the special thing is, I've got intermediate level from my teacher because my English is very good. Yes, unlike my friends. And then the completion is 100%. Maybe that's it. And then this is the project I've done in English subject. The first project is before and after, and then there is IT tutorial, and then there is Islamic speech. After Islamic speech, there is podcast about the rules of technology, and then for the monthly project, I've got mini contest. This is my favorite mini contest. I perform about a poem about struggle, and then I've become teacher on teacher of the day, the first teacher actually, teaching body parts in English, and then public speaking at IDN Solomos about the game industry or something. I forgot. And then for the last is nightly speaking. The material is debate about mother versus father. And then here's my competition achievement. I've got silver medal on English competition. And then on to the next one is diniyah lesson or religion or agama. I've completed 100%. I've got 6 project. And then for my first project is from Akidah or Tauhid. This is my first project. It's an Instagram post. And then for my second project for fikih ibadah, this is the mind mapping. And then there is the adab or manner. This is my project for manner. And then for the final one maybe is sirah project. Oh yeah, I forgot there is another video project, and there is bahasa Arab project. And then for the final one, this is the certificate for my hadith completion. I've completed 25 hadith. And then for the last one is dormitory lesson achievements.
Oke bang.
Maybe let's skip the dormitory lesson and let's move on to the tahfidz. Oh yeah, there's something on the dormitory lesson. So this is when I went to jogging, and then this is cooking class, and this is the overall view of my dormitory. This is the dormitory, and then this is the waiting for Maghrib, and then this is the final one from DevFest Bogor last month, and then the final one maybe inshallah it's tahfidz lesson or Quran. In the Quran I've got one juz for Muraja'ah and one juz mutkin or lancar, and izin 3 kali and sakit 2 kali. On to the next one, I will maybe hasten the progress. I've got certificate for completion my juz 30. I've got jahit or in bahasa is baik. And then this is my final certificate because I've completed 1.5 juz. I completed juz 30 and juz 29, but only half of it, so I got 2 certificate from it. And I got jahit again or baik. Yeah, maybe that's all for my presentation for my student achievement for the past 6 months. My memorable parts in IDN is I can socialize a lot with the people around IDN Solo, especially because IDN is very close with the people and I can connect with them. I talk with them, sharing some thoughts and insights. Yes, maybe that's all from me. I'm Soral Gamar from IDN Boarding School Solo, signing off. And see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, good job Bang.
Oke.